And we got a failure to boot. Crashed at cocktail bar service. Cocktail bar service dressing room again. So it does this with cocktail bar service dressing room. Usually tethering stuff. Now it already restarted like 3 times before. Before the dressing room and the cocktail bar service, this thing restarted at least 3 times. So now it crashed. Something crashed. It won't start. Let's see. So it does this every now and then, like I said, with cocktail bar service. It has its own service, dress room. And what I saw on the screen was that it crashed. It crashed at the cocktail bar service. So it does this occasionally, every now and then. It gets, whatever the fuck is going on with this phone remotely. Obviously, there's a lot of remote access with this fake firmware and the fake kernel as well. So it's not going to boot. It has to go into recovery to erase that data. Let's see if it does it now. It's the 3rd time. Yeah, there it is. Erase that data. Amazing. Right when it got to 100. Amazing. Okay, so we got another restart just now. Yeah, I don't think this one is going to start. It's going to hang. So it won't start. So this is happening on Android 11 as well. No, it did start. That took a while, didn't it? It really did. It took a long while. Longer than I expected. Okay, so yeah, it'll do this occasionally. Like I said, it'll crash and then you've got to erase that data if you get the option and get back in. 11 will do this as well. Now let's set this shit up and get the data off of it. I only have collages and GIFs that I want to get off, and that's it. So it crashed with cocktail bar service. The cocktail bar service is an app, and it's a service as well. Fake firmware, man. That's what it is. Fake firmware all day long. It's a pain in the ass, really. So, like I said, you definitely don't want to apply the next patch. Yeah, this is something that is obviously broken, which is obviously going to be in my favor, because you can demonstrate that it is broken. It's something that is malicious. It's a malicious piece of software. Now, the next patch might hide more stuff like this, and who knows how fake it is, to the point where you can't even tell. So, the fact that it's fake and it's obvious that the firmware is fake is a good thing, because you can demonstrate that it's fake. Understand? So it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing that it is so severely fake, because you can demonstrate that it is fake. So that's okay. That's okay. It's not so bad. Like I said, the next patch might hide some stuff, and you won't be able to tell. Who knows what they did? What kind of magic shit they put in that patch? Whatever the next patch is, which is another 2 gigs. So the fact that it is fake is not necessarily a bad thing, because you can demonstrate that it is fake, which is what you want, really, at the end of the day. Around. That's what this fucking thing needs to go into airplane mode when you reset it. Who gives a shit about any fucking app updates? Like I said, this S22 is supposed to be, I think, some kind of enterprise edition. The 901B. I read online. Something about an enterprise edition. Maybe that's what's going on, which is the reason why you can't downgrade. I'm not entirely sure, you know? It's pretty obvious that it's pretty obvious that some people, when they go to 13, they can't downgrade. I read about it on YouTube. So maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. But they do have like an enterprise business 901B, which is maybe what this is. I don't know. It doesn't say if it's enterprise, whatever the fuck that means. And maybe that's the reason why you can't downgrade. So who knows? I don't know. It's very, very interesting that it's not downgradable. You got this many crashes. Clearly a retail dud. The speakers are buzzing. Obviously, they had waterproof speakers on other phones. S10, Note 20,
they showed it out.
They had waterproof speakers and waterproof phones before with the S10, the Note 9, the Note 8 or whatever. I think those were waterproof as well. I don't know. The S9 was waterproof. So the fact that they have buzzing speakers on this one, and the fact that the firmware is fake and you can't downgrade, it's very apparent that this is not. This is probably a retail dud. They got fake chargers, fake USB cables on Amazon. They got fake chargers over here that they sell in London. So, it could be that this S22 is a retail dud, specifically made for this framing gig. There's no reason why the speakers would be buzzing. They've been making waterproof phones since the S10 and Note 10 and S9 was waterproof. I think. It's not like they forgot to. They somehow overlooked the fact that the speakers might be buzzing if the phone is waterproof. So it could be that this S22 is just a retail dud. Like the chargers, the USB cables that are fake, and so on and so forth. Obviously you can find it all in London. 97%.
Was there something I could have said to make it all sound good? It kills me how you might make it feel. This over before you go. Put your name on right now. You don't let it go now. Make it to that. No, to that. Before you go. Was there something that might be there? Only I know there's something to that.
didn't crash now running the cocktail bar service. It crashed before. So it tells me they're probably flashing something to the phone. They're doing something in the settings. Who knows? App preferences, app data. I don't fucking know. So, see, I ran it now after the reset and it's fine. It didn't crash or anything. It turned off the screen. The commands were slow, but it didn't actually crash. I don't know. Like I said, it's very apparent that they might be doing this remotely or actually grabbing the phone. I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and go. I gotta go wash, get some chow mein. This guy won't stop singing.
Taking the game, it's studying every skill, doing all the reps, reviewing the results, doing all together.
You can walk through your house. They come out of the boonies. Get your bags ready. Get your bags ready. I want to see them bags, you know. I want to see them bags. You better have them ready for me. I mean, like I said, it's I think they're flashing something. They're doing something temporarily on this phone when I'm sleeping. Maybe remotely, maybe not. I don't know. See, we found a high temperature threshold as well on both of the phones. Very similar. Who knows where that's coming from? I mean, I took out some of the service calls for tethering and stuff from what I had before, but I don't think it makes a difference. Yeah, I don't know if it makes a difference. I don't think it should. So, you know, it's you know, the issue of you know, sleeping outside, I guess. Maybe I should have reset app preferences or reset the settings or something like that to see what that does. But yeah, one thing I noticed is that I'm somewhat more sluggish, and even though there's a lot of service calls in there that I'm running, it's still not good. Even though there's a lot of service calls in there, it still doesn't solve the problem. I mean, what could they be doing? What is it with this settings app? What is going on with these phones? How many more service calls do you have to run? Yeah, I mean, I got some of the most, I mean, I ran service calls against everything. Nearly everything. So, what is it that they're doing in here? You know, that's the question. How many service calls do you need to run exactly? You know, like I said, it's some kind of undocumented trick or something. I don't know what the settings app they're like this. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, it's pretty obvious that there's something going on with it. When I'm sleeping, very likely. Who knows what it is? Something is happening with these phones when I'm sleeping. Are they getting to the phones? Very likely. They love to wake your ass when you're asleep. I mean, it was going on before they even had a bag. You know, like I said, there's a lot to be, there's a lot to be explained as to what was going on before the bag. But the explanation is very simple. The diversity league found the white guy. Understand? That's the reason why this was going on exactly as it is before the bag. Granted, it was a lot less aggressive, and apparently the bag is as important as 9/11. I had no idea. Apparently the bag is a greater crime than 9/11 as well. Go figure. So, who knows? That's what they're doing. I'm sleeping. Next we see. I started freezing the, immediately I started freezing all the apps, noticing that there is an issue. Apparently the service calls were not enough, so I started freezing all the apps. I noticed that there was a problem. So, it's, and I instantly got a response out of it. So there you go. I mean, it's, I noticed on the A52 I get broken pipe on Wi-Fi P2P. Broken pipe on Wi-Fi P2P. Why? Why would we be getting a broken pipe on Wi-Fi P2P or tethering? I'm not even using it. It's not even installed. Lots of interesting things are going on with this. Are happening with these phones. Lots of interesting things. It's cold. said, all this was happening before the bag. Granted, he was a lot less aggressive. Breaking in. Literally raping your ass when you're sleeping. I mean, you can tell that a lot has been afforded to this group. And like I said, the Diversity League found the white guy. That's the explanation. There is no other explanation. The Diversity League found the white guy. That's the explanation as to why this was going on before the bag. There is no other explanation. The Diversity League found the white guy. You can say whatever the fuck you want. You can play stupid all you want. I know they are stupid. But like I said, at the end of the day, the Diversity League found the white guy. You can say all you want. You can pretend it's something else, but that's what it is. The Diversity League found the white guy. That's what it was. That's what it's always been with these folks. They find white people. What else is there? So like I said, what I think is going on with these phones is that they're doing something. They're doing something when I'm sleeping. Both of the phones, I woke up and they were doing this. They were doing this right when I woke up. They were doing this. So they did something. Like I said, there's something to be said about what they got out of 9/11, which is a crime. Now, quite a deception as well. And the level of importance and the level of priority that they placed on the bag versus 9/11. It tells you a lot about how much bending over the Allies are doing. The bag has a higher priority than 9/11 itself. Make no mistake about it, these motherfuckers rolled the red carpet out on, in 10 countries. Because they're hella white. Understand? The bag, believe it or not, has higher priority than 9/11, which is, it was a world-changing event. Understand? You can say whatever the fuck you want. At the end of the day, the bag, you showed me so far that your bag has a higher importance and it's of higher priority than 9/11 itself. Why? Because you're the Diversity League. You're the Diversity League. That's your problem. That's your problem right there. That's why the bag is more important than 9/11. That's what you showed me so far. I mean, it's quite amazing. It's groundbreaking to see what they've done over this bag. Understand? To see how much bending over the Allies are doing over this bag. It's incredible to me. To me, it is. It really is. They're not insane, guys. Someone somewhere is giving them the time of day. That's your problem. It's not the people necessarily that stole the bag. I don't look at it that way. I don't look at it that way at all. You understand? You have a problem with someone else that's giving these motherfuckers the time of day. You understand? It's not necessarily the people that stole the bag. Someone else is entertaining their ideas about how the world works. Is it stolen? Is it not stolen? Does it matter 8 years after? Does it not matter who got it? Why they got it? Did they get it from a white guy? Did they get it from a brown guy? Understand? Your issue is not the people necessarily who stole the bag. It's the stupid fucking idiots that give them the time of day. Understand? And there's a lot of useful idiots. A lot. Like the whole continent a lot. In my opinion. In my opinion. I could be wrong, but I haven't seen anything to marvel at so far. Besides useful idiots. I haven't seen anything else. Your issue is not necessarily the people that stole the bag, but the stupid useful idiots that give these motherfuckers the time of day. And there's a lot of you useful idiots listening to this right now. Understand? Believe me when I tell you, I have absolutely no time for useful idiots. There's a lot of you, by the way. I noticed. I'm going on to run this time, I feel there's no one to say. That's your issue right there. It's not necessarily the people that stole the bag, it's the useful idiots that give these motherfuckers the time of day. And there's a lot of you. A lot of you in your military, perhaps. Definitely, I definitely saw a lot of slack. I definitely saw a lot of slack in your fucking military lately. Bunch of fucking yentas. Useful transgender fucking yentas, useful fucking idiots all around. Yeah, that's your issue right there. Someone is giving them the time of day. It's not necessarily the people that stole the bag. Fuck them. Yeah? It's the motherfuckers that give them the time of day because you're a useful fucking idiot. That's why. Anyway, let's go ahead and calm down a little bit. You know, most people don't admit to stealing stuff. This is a first in Europe. Never heard of this. Like bags. I'm just talking about the bag, nothing else. You know, most people don't admit to stealing stuff. What a change. Incredible. Imagine if I went to a police station and told them that I stole somebody's bag. Yeah, incredible, isn't it? Wow, what progress. Yeah, it's amazing, amazing. Groundbreaking, guys, making progress. Lots of it, of course. You know, most people don't admit to stealing stuff. Imagine if I went to a police station and told them that I stole somebody's bag. And lo and behold, there's a firearm in there. There's a firearm to go along with it as well. Groundbreaking, guys, groundbreaking. Incredible. We're breaking new ground over here with reality, you know? Incredible. Never heard of such a framing gig before. I want to go to the station every time. 75%. What a drop. Camera on. I mean, at this point, you might as well say that Xi Jinping's walked in here and stole the bag. Probably true as well. Does it really matter to the British military or the BOD that Xi Jinping walked in here and stole the bag? Not really. You know, the same reason why OnePlus doesn't matter if it sells in the UK or America. You know, the same reason why Apple will continue to sell in the UK and America. It's the same reason why BBK Electronics will continue to sell indefinitely in America and the UK. Yeah, because if Xi Jinping would have walked in here and stolen the bag, according to what's going on right now, your military, including the British military and the DOD, couldn't do anything about it. That's what you're telling me. That's what you just admitted to. Yeah? That's what you're saying. You're saying that Xi Jinping can walk in here right now, steal this bag, and your military, British and American military, will be useless fucking idiots. Yeah, that's what it means. Yeah, just and an ass. Ready for 36. Actually, I need to post this. Wash. We'll get in our queue. It's very, very warm. Feels like a nice summer day, almost. Well, it's as good as it's gonna get, I guess. It's good enough. It's super. It's nice and breezy. It's very retro, man. I like that. pretty nice and breezy. It feels very good out here. It's awesome when it's breezy and warm, you know? I like that. It's like a luxury spa, you know? Yeah, when it's nice and breezy and warm, you know? Alright, we came right on time. Taking some good coffee. I'm not getting a poop.
We've got tea left. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Yes, please. Enough.
Another failure to complete. Maybe there's something wrong with the script now. I don't know. It doesn't boot. I don't know why. I'm going to put some of the stuff back on. It's still very odd. So put some of the stuff back on, you can still get an A to D shell. So it's booting something. It's just not everything, I guess. It's very strange. So it's booting something, just not all the way. I'm not sure. Usually if you miss something that's boot dependent, it won't boot at all. There's nothing on it, so it doesn't matter. Don't know. You're not the party man. He's not real lifting. That's what I can move on to. Very nice summer. It was like summer almost. I don't think we've put it for a while. I think weather's a bit up and down ahead of us. Today feels pretty good. Yeah? Hello mate, how are you? Right. Come on. No, she's going to push your leg, but right leg. She's been house manager. Yeah, that's it. Now I've got a month now. Is that good then? Okay.
Wait for her to finish, Michelle. These are good for you. These were donated to me, and I thought of you.
Well, that's okay. It's not necessary.
They're
It's
from
nice.
the Navy, no? They're Navy ones. From the Navy. One of my friends was a Navy. But they're like what you're wearing. No, you won't wear them?
Is it full bodysuit?
Yeah.
Is it just the pants? Or?
Nice. Nice, full. Look. Full. They're
Yeah,
all
that is
from the
nice.
Navy.
Yeah, which one is bigger?
They're both the same. They're both too large. But yeah, my friend's son was in
I'll
the
give it a
Navy.
go. Yeah.
And that's why I know you wear them. I thought they might do you some good.
Well, I don't want both of them. Just
If
one.
you don't, yeah, I must have one. So take one. If you don't want it, just put it in the bin. Oh, well, you can't come around this, sir.
Just stick it right in there. Yeah. I'll
Right,
take it.
so chicken hot pot or chicken pasta? You can't come back too much from that side. Pastry or sausage roll?
Sausage. Very good. I'll have some filled donuts, I guess. One of these. This one.
And then we've got,
Yeah, I'll have these ones here.
yeah. And then sandwich.
A big chicken, ham,
Chicken
long,
ham cheese.
baguette,
cheese.
ham cheese. Very nice.
No
Very
worries.
nice.
Thank you.
White coffee with 3 sugars. Thanks.
What's your name? John.
Hey, Alex. I'll have a white tea with 3 sugars, Mr. Rob.
How you doing?
Much better today. The weather's nice. Very nice and normal.
There you go.
Thanks.
That's all.
it looks like the spell script is modified. You can't find the.
Alas dan juga lawan.
Bien. Bien.
Mau
Hasta aquí anda tu viaje. Tú como no anda.
Ayan there. Angel, me walking.
No.
Ada dia macam gitu. Lihat dia. Mobil. Iya. Before, you think man is like after. Afterwards, it's like. Yeah, this one. In apartemen dia. Itu pun aku. Nah, itu saya belajar. Dia di Jepang. passport ya? Passport inside hostel. No, here. Ada phone, no problem.
They can aim for you, but I'm not sure. It's good for anybody else. But you know, you can learn it.
Seconds.
Corned beef hash or chicken pasta?
Chicken. Yes.
Cakes. What three we have?
This one.
This one.
That one.
This one. We got some. What else we got down here? We got some chocolate ones down here if you want. Muffin.
That's okay. Maybe that one there. Yeah,
This?
that's fine. Alright, thanks.
No worries. Thank you.
White coffee with 3 sugars. Thanks.
Thank you.
Mummy's coming back. She's on the toilet, you don't know.
All right, Alex.
All right, Mr. Rob. See you next time.
Yeah, see you next week, mate. Take care.
Gotta go upload some stuff. Alright, so we got a failure to boot, but it looks like the script might have been modified. I can't find stuff. Jewish folks seem to be in a state of suspense today. Alright, I don't know what's going on with the script. It looks like it was modified. It's impossible to sign in here anymore. I tried all the URLs, this thing is overheating. 29%. There's nothing on it. It's pretty fucking warm. We'll see how warm it is. $39°C. Why? I'm not even doing anything with it. Holy shit. Like, I mean, I installed the apps back on and it started booting. So they modified the script in some kind of way, I'm guessing. Because I put the stuff back on, see everything is disabled. Well, everything is disabled. But I installed it back on and it started booting, so I don't know what the fuck is going on with this. Everything is disabled still. I can sign in with this one. I can't sign in with the A52. So this one signed in, the A52 did not. Coming up, 42 degrees for no reason at all. I'm not seeing. There's nothing running on it, but it's definitely hot. Like really hot. There's nothing running. There's nothing that should be running on it. It's not playing video. Don't know. 42°C. Why? Yeah, and it's very, very warm. It's not doing anything. Drawing 1,000 milliamps. And it's not doing anything. And that's what I, that's what I have open. That's what I have installed pretty much. Everything is disabled, like I said. And it's drawing 1,000 milliamps for what? The A50 was doing this on Android 11 and 10, but yeah, I mean, I don't know why it's drawing so much power, and it's warm, like I said. 38°C. And it's not 38 degrees out here. Out here it's probably maybe 19 degrees right now today, but it's drawing 1,000 milliamps for nothing. going. I'm not fucking blind over there. I gotta take a look at my script and why it's not starting the phone. I'm not aware of the issue. I have no idea. I put the dependencies back on, but that didn't seem to work, so it's something else now. Like I said, they flashed something to the phone. It's probably not the same patch, or they changed something. Who knows? I gotta look at it. But it looks like the uninstall script was modified. Tired. Yeah, like I said, you can uninstall most things. You know, about 90% of the stuff you can uninstall. There's only 5 or 6 that are dependencies. So they modified something, either on the phone or the script. The phone or the script was modified to make it, to prevent uninstalling something. I don't know. It can be the phone. Like I said, I'm not finding some stuff in the script. In particular, shared library or the library ext services. I'm not finding that in there. It's missing. I know it was in there. I know because it's getting uninstalled. I just can't find it in the script. Go figure. It's very chilly over here. Get over here now. There's a lot is here. I came early. Today. Came early today. Look at that. Somebody else brought some stuff. It's very good. Not close. It's good. It's good. Very good. Krishna, clothes, SWAT. Got everything today.
Das ist not okay. Das ist not good. Oh my goodness. Oh my vision inside.
Oh, yeah, you only do it every day, 7 days a week. It's nice.
Same thing, trying to do this way. Thank you so much.
All right, guys.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
It got very chilly out here. I gotta go charge. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this phone. It seems to be hiding stuff from the end user. Like, packages, apps that have been updated seem to be hidden. So what they do is that they update a package to get it to be installed. I mean, you know, it has installed privileges, and you can't see it. Maybe that's what's going on. And it's always the same packages: vending, GSF, Google Framework services, Wi-Fi tips or something, Facebook, config APK seems to always get installed as well. I don't know. I actually didn't even look. I should have looked to see what's installed. See if they had any updates when it's not charging today. To see if they had installed updates on the packages on the apps. I don't remember if I looked or not. I think I did. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to charge now. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Oh shit, it's fucking freezing. It got really chilly out here. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's I'm not even sure where they're what's going on with these updates. I mean, it's behaving a lot like the A50. The A50 was doing something very similar. Overheating, USB not working, USB stopped working altogether. You can charge it one way, but yeah, like I said, it's very interesting. Wow, we got chilly out here very fast. They gave me a new jumpsuit. Got two of them. It's the right size as well, which is very surprising. It's the wrong color, but yeah, it's very nice that they gave me. I don't know how radioactive it's going to be. I don't know how radioactive the fucking suit is going to be. But they did give me two boiler suits, jumpsuits. And one thing I noticed is that, you know, like I said, it's always overheating. It's slightly overheating, you know, it's the summertime. But not exactly, not right now anyway. And they did something with this latest patch to make it overheat, because it has a high temperature threshold as well. So when it gets to 41, you get 320 milliamps. Yeah. Well, don't worry, we're going to look into it. We're definitely going to look into it. So yeah, it's definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. So, like I said, the only other way around it is to put the uninstalled system updates in the script with the service call. Because if they're updating the packages and I don't see it, you know, you just have to run uninstall system updates for the package to get the package back to what it should be. Because it looks like they're updating the packages and I don't see it. Maybe I forgot to check today. I don't know what I did. You know, I know I ran the service calls and it's not working because it's installed as an update, as an updated package. It's like I said, it's vending, Google Framework, Wi-Fi tips or tips, something tips, Facebook, config APK, Google Restore Tool, data restore tool. So where's this Google Restore Tool? Maybe that's why I didn't know. That's how they're hiding data. Google Restore Tool. Maybe that's, you know, Google Services. Google Framework has its own data and its, you know, stuff. You know, I don't know. It's got like some partition for data. So maybe that's what they're doing. I don't know. I said, Actually, I didn't run. I don't know if I ran Restore. Yeah, I did run a service for Google Restore. I think I did run the services for Google Restore, service calls. I didn't run it for GSF or vending or Facebook or Config APK as well, Google Restore. I ran them. But like I said, if they're installing updated packages and I don't see them, I can't see them, it's the reason why it's fucking up the phone. And so I probably need to modify the script to add uninstall system updates. Yeah, so you uninstall system updates first, delete app data, and run the service calls. Maybe that's the way to do it. You know, I gotta put uninstall system updates in there. Maybe that's the way. Should put that script in there. I have it in there. It's just not. I don't use it. I don't use it. But that's what I'm gonna do, I guess. To see what see if I can get a handle on it. So you're probably going, asking yourself, what's going on in China, with Korea, what's going on in Japan? Why are all these millions of people playing Hogwarts Legacy or Genshin Impact with Elvish characters? Well, it's very simple. They probably got tired of looking at each other and seeing nothing but Asians. I mean, it gets kind of boring, I guess. Like I said, it's not the commie China that has a problem with white actors in the Rings of Power or the Lord of the Rings. Like I said, this diversity agenda is a Western agenda. Communism. It's a Western agenda. You don't see people in China complaining that they're not included in Genshin Impact or that there's no Asians in Genshin Impact. They see each other every day anyway. Right? They see enough Asians in a day anyway in China and Japan and Korea. Right? They see enough Asians every day in Korea and Japan and China. They don't need to see themselves in the game. See? There is no diversity league in China or Korea or Japan. Understand? They don't want to see each other in the game. They see enough of each other in Japan and Korea and China every day anyway. Right? It's not like they're going to be like, oh, let's go complain to the FCC or something that the Chinese FCC that there's no Asians in Genshin Impact. Who gives a shit? Like I said, the diversity agenda, which is communistical, is a Western phenomenon exclusively. Understand? Most people play Genshin Impact and Hogwarts Legacy by the millions, and they don't complain that there's no Asians in Hogwarts Legacy. They don't complain that there's no Asians in Rings of Power. They don't care. And they probably see enough of each other anyway during the day. They probably see enough Asians, and they're probably tired of looking at each other because everybody's Asian. Understand? It's not like they're going to go to the Chinese FCC or MPAA, movie fucking something, digital copyright fucking, I don't know, whatever the fuck they have in there, and complain that there's no Asians in Genshin Impact. They don't give a shit. They don't want to see more Asians in Genshin Impact because they see each other every day. That's why. You understand? And in all probability, they're tired of looking at each other every day. It's not, like I said, this diversity agenda is a Western phenomenon, and it is communistic in the West. Because these people already have vast continents of their own. Yeah, Asia is a very, very big continent. It's all on, they're all on their own over there. Africa, another, the biggest. Africa is by far the biggest. All on their own over there these days. Amerindians got South America. Right? Amerindians got South America. They're all on their own over there. No one's bothering them. They go. I mean, that's, like I said, this Western phenomenon of the Diversity League is purely a Western commie agenda, understand? To the point where whites are not millionaires, to the point where whites are not billionaires, to the point where whites are not in the Rings of Power, to the point where you only have albinos, essentially. As if to say, oh, we don't have room for white people in the Rings of Power, but we do have room for albinos. Understand? See, that's essentially what they're saying. It's like, within the Five Eyes, we don't have room for white folks. We only have room for albinos. Now we're getting somewhere. See, I understand now. It makes more sense now. See, it's not like I said, the Five Eyes will have you believe that the big boogeyman is the CCP in China and North Korea, even though they have no way of reaching the West. They never assassinated a U.S. president. They didn't do 9/11. Militarily, North Korea and China, as far as I know, don't have the capability to hit the West in any kind of way. And they're probably not even interested in doing it. Yeah, think about it. Does North Korea, with its Hasbro missiles, Hasbro toy missiles, does North Korea have the capability to actually strike the West? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Does China have the capability to actually strike the West? Maybe Taiwan, sure, but I don't know about the West. Probably not. And they're probably not interested in doing that. And the West is not really interested in banning China. They sell Oppo and OnePlus and Honor phones all day long from BBK Electronics. You know, they banned Huawei. Banned Huawei, but you didn't ban Oppo and OnePlus. And Honor is still Huawei. That's right. Like I said, you know, it's you need to understand this diversity agenda that they're pushing is strictly a Western agenda. Asians are not interested in it. So it's charging now. So I ran the script, failed to start, right? I reinstalled apps, all of them, and then the phone started, right? It started. And right now, I ran the script again to uninstall everything, and it's working. Now, when I ran the script to uninstall everything, some of the apps stayed behind. So I ran the entire uninstall script, and some of the stuff was staying behind, like a system update, to a package. So I ran the script to uninstall again. The phone restarted just fine, and some of the apps stayed behind, meaning they didn't get uninstalled. So it looks like they're doing system updates to the packages, and I don't see it. Because I had to run the uninstall script over and over and over again. And some of the apps stayed behind. So I would run the script, and within the text block, 1 or 2 apps would stay behind. So they got some kind of trick to make the apps stay behind if you uninstall. So they don't actually uninstall when you run the script. Something's going on. I don't know. It's charging fine. It restarted fine. But like I said, I ran the uninstall script. The phone failed to start. Ran it again. Some of the apps stayed behind, and I had to run it over. So it's okay. No, it's stable so far. And we're at 50%. So it wasn't charging. It crashed. I erased app data because it crashed. We reset the phone after that and ran the uninstall script after the reset, and it wasn't starting again. Installed the apps back on, and installed the apps back on, and left them disabled, and the phone booted again normally. And then I ran the same uninstall script that wasn't booting the phone, and the phone booted. Yeah? And when I ran the uninstall script the last time, some of the apps were staying behind, so they weren't getting uninstalled. Now, what does that mean? I mean, you run the uninstall script, the app gets uninstalled, it's over. Yeah? I mean, there's no reason why it would stay behind, unless something is breaking the rules and it's ignoring the script. Yeah, that's what's going on. You're telling me that the uninstall command on some apps is getting ignored by the package manager, right? So I ran the uninstall script twice or 3 times to get the apps uninstalled. So some of the apps were staying behind, even though the script should have been uninstalling them. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say about that. I've never seen that before on Android 11. Android 11 has updated packages that won't show. You gotta look in EX Explorer. This one does that as well, but I've never seen apps that don't uninstall when you run the command, meaning that the package manager is ignoring the command. So that doesn't happen. It's obviously not normal, but it works now, so it's working fine. It's charging fine. No issue now. There's the normal speed as well. Yeah, 97, charge is fine, huh? So what I think is going on is that we got to run the uninstall script and even uninstall system updates. But what I think I'm going to do is put uninstall system updates in the service calls. I think that would probably be better, you know? That's what I think we should be doing. saying that they took one of the boiler suits that I threw away a while ago. Well, that's the thing, Holmes. I cut that suit up. Unless you want me to burn it in a trash can. You know, I clearly remember cutting that suit up and throwing it away. Yeah, I think I did that. And the jeans as well. They keep saying something about some fucking jeans. The blue jeans I got many years ago at TK Maxx. Oh, that's the thing. I cut up the jeans. You know, I cut up the jeans. Unless you're going to pick up all my trash in London, you know, I need to know where we stand because I remember cutting up the jeans. I also remember cutting up the boiler suit. Yeah, I clearly remember doing that. So, you know, unless you want to pick up my trash all around London, you know, I don't know. This is starting to get a little bit weird. I mean, that's besides the point. It's very weird, but yeah, it's apparently we keep talking something about some jeans, a boiler suit, and then again, like I said, I cut them up and threw them away. I mean, what more do you want? You want me to burn them in a trash can, or what is it that you want me to do though? You know, with the worn out clothes. You want me to save them for later? Or what do you want me to do with them? Like I said, you know, it's this is getting a little bit out of hand, getting a little bit extreme out here, I guess. You know what I'm saying, Holmes? It's getting a little bit excessive, I guess. You know, I remember cutting up the boiler suit and the jeans, and I remember they were in pieces. Well, unless you want me to burn them, I mean, I guess I could do that instead. You know? I don't know. Unless you want me to, I guess I should be burning them then. I don't know. Going on. I think that what they're doing is that they're putting these apps in some kind of container, like a workspace environment, a workspace profile, and I don't see that they're installed again. It might be system updates. You know, that might be what they're doing and why it's. But then again, an app besides the settings app, and the system UI app, there shouldn't be any app at all that that should have kernel level access to the kernel to crash it like that. And it doesn't matter. You can put whatever permission you want in it. You can put whatever you want in the updated package. You can put whatever you want in the cache. You know, an app, and Android 11 does this, you know, any app besides the settings app and the system UI app does not have access to the kernel because, for obvious reasons. But these apps do, on 13 they do. That's why that's why it's crashing. So it's crashing like that. They do have access to the kernel. You know, so, wow, fucking refrigerator, holy fuck. I want to go to sleep and watch Star Trek, Picard. And they also have the Mandalorian. Oh, it's fucking freezing. Blizzard cold out here, you know? Like wintertime, December, you know, January. Holy fuck, March. Oh, damn. Oh shit. And wind too. What the fuck is a wind coming? Holy fuck. It's fucking cold. I'm not running anywhere. I'm not jogging anywhere right now. God damn it. Holy shit. We could freeze to death in April. I think it's a possibility, perhaps. Oh, it's a possibility we could all freeze to death in April, guys. So we got chips, we got 2 soda pops, we got a bottle of water. This shit, which is poison. Chalk dips. want a chalk bit? Would you like a chalk dip? This one's poison as well. A lot of food today, by the way. I'm not gonna eat chickens. My fucking hands are freezing. They really are. Unbelievable. What the fuck is going on with this weather? Alright, we got blue rag. Red one is in here. Yeah, it is. Something smells like really bad dog shit. Incredible. Fucking cold. trying to fit these clothes in here. I'm fucking gonna fit all this shit in here. Let's see what we can do. Get in here. The box opened up on its own from all the rain and shit, so I need to replace it. A lot of UMF in there, especially at night, so I have to sleep in the afternoon, and it's impossible to sleep at night. So, yes. It's not too bad, I guess. Oh, it is a little bit chilly out here. Found some, like I said, Android Kitchen, that's what they call it. I found some software that can modify the super IMG image so I can replace APKs and update my fucking APKs anyway. And leave the bootloader alone. Like I said, we got some issues with the Samsung keyboard, device care, and on and on and on. So it's probably need to be replaced. I gotta look at deleting a lot of it. Deleting a lot of apps so that I don't have to fucking uninstall every time. Yeah, they gave me some awesome widow suits which need to be washed. Some little bit like that. Windy, but it feels good. It feels okay. It definitely feels good. It's upside down. The video is, I think, upside down or something. I've been keeping these apps, most of the apps frozen, especially video storage, overnight. So it seems to be better.
have to initially spend.
Seems to be better having media storage frozen.
Yarın gidip bir yere ben.
So it seems that this media storage is broadcasting files to the rest of the phone or something. And it has something to do with the streaming gig. That's probably the reason why they changed the storage. Yes, I don't know, but because on 11 they went to a different storage type, scope storage, fused, what's it called, isolated storage, whatever. But it didn't actually do what they said it was going to do, which is isolate storage from the rest of the apps on the phone. It did the opposite, because they said that the reason why they're going to isolated storage on 11 is to isolate the apps from having access to the rest of the files on the phone, and that's not what's going on. It's doing the opposite. So it seems that if media storage is broadcasting files, whatever's on the phone, something, the framing gig has something to do with that, broadcasting media storage, broadcasting the files that are on your phone. I don't know. It's, on Android 11 you can turn it off, but you cannot turn it off on 13. There is no isolated storage on 13 that you can turn on or off. Fast charging today. Super fast. Up to 3,000 at 70%. Not too bad, or muy mejor bene, guy. 3,000 at 70%. We got 22 at 90. mejor homes. Muy bene homes. Very nice. Super nice. Very nice for you. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Charging nice. High performance. So, like I said, I mean, it was 2012, that's when I built that gaming PC. And you could overclock it. It was, I think the RAM was 1600 megahertz. It was kind of slow. But we got a lot of it. I had 16 gigabytes back then. It was a big deal for 16 gigabytes back in 2012. And the CPU was a 36 or 3800 FX or something like that, but it was overclockable because it was unlocked. And someone said that it was unstable at 4.1 gigahertz. The issue was the BIOS. Again, UEFI BIOS on the Asus motherboard. I think the motherboard was RM8. And I got something that was supposed to be retail. I didn't get a used motherboard; it was new. It was unstable at 4.1 gigahertz, which is even okay by today's standards. Granted, the RAM was slow because of the BIOS. Something was going on with the UEFI boot up partition. Something was going on with the BIOS, and I couldn't really find out what the hell was going on. It's not because it was unstable; it was because something was going on in BIOS, and it seemed like that the motherboard, the 990FX, the Asus 990FX was an RMA motherboard that somebody returned, that they sold to me as retail. Understand? So I tried looking at it. I was like, what the hell's going on here? Why is this doing this? Why is it crapping out? When you can get to 4.7 gigahertz, if you want to. If you want to make it inefficient, you can actually hit 4.5 and 4.7. And I didn't understand what the hell was going on because I couldn't really trace down the problem. And it was something with the BIOS, understand? It wasn't because it was unstable. There was something going on. It was an RMA motherboard. It was an RMA motherboard that somebody sold to me as retail, yeah? And it looked that way. I was suspicious. I didn't see any markings on it. It was nicely packaged, like it was never open, but you could tell that it might have been RMA'd by someone. And it's not necessarily, like I said, not necessarily because the motherboard was unstable at 4.1. You could hit 4.5 if you wanted. Yeah, even 4.7, which is a lot. It's like an entire gigahertz over, plus like 1.5 gigahertz over. Yeah? Like I said, it looked like it was an RMA product, like an RMA motherboard, and it looked like somebody, did something to it. That's what it looked like. I don't know. I didn't see anything on it. No scratches, no anything. But it's. It's not. Don't think that. What they tell you. A lot of gamers will tell you this. That the FX stuff was really sucky. It was really shitty. I don't know, man. It was pretty nice at 4.1, and you could get 4.5 and even 4.7. I think. And it was like an entire 1.5 gigahertz over. I mean, it was okay in my mind. I thought it was nice, but they said, it's not stable at 4.1. Well, there was something going on with the BIOS, man. It's not the motherboard. It's not that the motherboard wasn't holding the temperature or the voltage, or that the CPU was crapping out over 4.1. Something was going on with the BIOS. That's why that motherboard was RMA there. It looked like it was an RMA motherboard. I could be wrong, man. I don't know. Could be wrong. Yeah, it was in 2012. I think it was 2011 or 2012 when I built it. I wasn't interested in graphics. Playing in 4K or 2K or 1080p. I was interested in exploiting the game to get more kills. If it meant dropping the graphics, if it meant turning on the R-show normals in Medal of Honor, or making it look like cardboard. I wasn't interested in graphics performance. I was interested in exploiting the game for more kills. Making enemies more visible. Making the other players more visible, and and removing the graphical noise in the game, so I could see the enemies. I wasn't after graphical performance back then. Yeah, we played in with really shitty settings, just because we got more, we got more kills, or we got more, we got a higher score or something. This was Call of Duty was like this. We used to play it in very low settings. Very low settings removed a lot of stuff through command lines and stuff like that. Removed a lot of stuff from the game just because you could see better. You could see the enemies on the map a lot better. And that's what we were after. We weren't interested in graphical performance back then. We were looking for more kills. And you don't do it at 4K. You're not going to get more kills at 4K. Yeah? You're going to get more kills at 1080p. But yeah, I mean, maybe it was RMA, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Maybe there was something going on with the BIOS. I think it was. That's why I got the Raspberry Pi to fix it in a Linux environment to see if you can do that with. I think you can flash it with UEFI tools and stuff from a USB drive without using the official flashing software. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, that's what I think was going on. I think it was something going on with the BIOS, and I couldn't really trace it. I didn't decompile the BIOS anyway. I didn't do any of that. I mean, I think, like I said, I think that if you can get a gigahertz over, or even 1.5 gigahertz over out of a CPU, I think it's good enough. Yeah, I think that's good enough for an FX. I think that's good enough for an FX CPU that was, I don't know, $200, $300 or something, or whatever the hell it was, 150 or 200. I think it was okay. It was 300. I don't know what it was, 180. I think it was very excelente for the money. They have an entire 1.5 gigahertz over. I think it was. Yeah, it's okay. But like I said, I'm not entirely sure what's going on with this UEFI standard. Maybe not everything is controlled by the BIOS. You have this USB standard. You have so many other chips and stuff on the motherboard these days. The malware they might be storing somewhere else. I don't really trust this UEFI stuff. I think it's shit. That's what I think. I think even these phones have some kind of UEFI. I saw it in the flashing process. It says something about UEFI on these phones. Granted, it's a more controlled environment than a motherboard, obviously. Phones are, it's more of a controlled environment than any motherboard, especially a lot BIOS that can overclock CPUs and stuff, or video cards or whatever. I think they have some UEFI stuff in the phones these days as well. I saw it in the flashing process. I'm not very familiar with how to build these ROMs, so I wouldn't know. Coffee. Yeah, it was 2011 or 2012 when I put that piece in. Way back when. Before it became more popular, before gaming took off. Maybe today, these days.
I'll come to the back of the
Okay, guys.
That's what it is. Lovely. Yeah, you know we're yeah, we see. Oh, thank you. Oh, bless you. Listen, we see each other a lot. The last time I saw you, right, was about a year ago, right? You were inside the station, right, and you were just moseying on, doing shit about your phone, right? The way you weren't paying attention to the phone, you were just doing it to do it. It was just the way you looked. You just like.
That's good. Take care. How come you're the back? You came early.
I'll have one of the white ones.
The white one, okay. Yeah. Enjoy, yeah? It's melting, you don't mind. You like the picture? Okay, take careful, okay. You okay, yeah? All right. Which one? This one.
Can I get white coffee with 3 sugars, please? White coffee with 3 sugars?
Okay, he wants coffee as well.
So white coffee, 3 sugars.
They always say that. Never come back. It's true, isn't it? You only come back if you've got the balls, isn't it? Because you've been there once and if you don't like what you've got to see, then you're pushing for not coming back. Yeah, so don't get yourselves into fucking situations like being in the army, then you go in and say, oh, I couldn't handle that. Listen, you knew what you get yourself into. Go and do it. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, same place. Look at that shit. Biggies, nice man, baker. These guys now.
Look at your drink.
What's what you think? I can make me scared with you, like. Hungry. I have, yeah. I had the same, yeah. It's not tasty, is it? It's like wrong with it. It's like it's got a chemical in it. Mints are not supposed to have it, whereas it's sweet. Yeah, fucking hell, my throat's out. Excuse the language, but it's fucking wrong. Right, sorry. It's going to take ages, right? Jesus died in the days to take fucking 10. You know what I'm saying?
Like a biscuit while you're waiting. They're a little bit like the sun.
I'm okay, thanks. I'm okay.
No, Oh yeah, no, they're always there. Police station all that. I wonder what that bacon is. Smell bacon. Yeah. Hey, look, poke out there, isn't it? See the ones now that are in the green, like they're police officers in the cars. Yeah, he knows. Yeah, visual. Seriously. The reason why you call pigs pagans is because they're pigs. Police officers, because they're nicknamed pigs. So you associate with pagan, right? So whenever you see a police officer, like, if you feel like it, just say, smell bacon. It's true, isn't it? See? You just got to know your shit. Not too much, I'm not. Yep. Not for you. Yeah, from what I've seen from you every time, like. Hey, bro. Have you ever been in the army? Military? Or computers? Like TV?
I don't dabble.
You know, see spies, all it's good for is playing I Spy, right? And the futuristic movies on the TVs, right? People, look, all it is, right? You see when you've got a load of weak people, when you put a strong person in with all the weak people, right? That strong person can influence and intimidate and blah, 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 all of them people, right? So that's what it really is.
Yeah.
But you can do the opposite of that as well. Yeah, I know. Oh, come on. Yeah, remind me. Wow, it's good. Who's like that? You've got bakers, you've got fucking paedophiles, you've got rapists, you've got murderers, you've got people that think they're fucking something, basically. Yeah? But when it really, really boils down to it, they'll say that own shitty spin. It's true.
Yeah.
It is true. Like, that's a coward, man. You know, someone that makes out they're all massive. But when it really does come down to it, their skin is not good to wipe my feet on all units. Yeah, you save your own skin, you're a little coward. Hey, mate, hey, Mishala. You big man. You love him. Almost there. Not even a big deal. That's what it is like at night time. Night time is all the way down to the bloody bus stop. See that bus stop? Oh, sweet. Oh yeah, almost there. It would have been more boring if I wasn't chatting to them. It would have been more like boring because you wouldn't have been focusing on nothing. Loads of good shit there, you know that. I don't need them, really. Listen, I want if I have some socks. Yeah, some like my socks are decent, right? But I want some more new ones now, right? And
Yeah.
there's loads of food, it's like a buffet.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, they're pretty good. All good. I see all the charities that come in. They're all pretty good. Sweet. That's all right, mate. Nice one.
Which one do you use?
I'm waiting for the food. Well, I'm looking. I'm back first. Yeah? Love you.
That's fine.
Right, because I got there quicker.
Well, I mean, I think you were here since this morning.
No, we were back in the same queue. We were in the same space the whole time.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, it counted down, didn't it? I'm glad we're
I see you here every day, man. You pretty much own the place now.
I can't go in front of it's not polite. Like, listen, you can do it if you want to. It's just not polite. Like, at least have the balls to wait your turn. Lovely. So, me and you, we come in at about the same time, right? We were standing like, so I just thought, I'm not sure I'll fall fuck it, I'm just going to go for, I'm just going to tell her that I'm going to go for, like, I'm going there. Food here, bro. You can hear that, innit? Can you hear it call it? Yeah, it's not just food. Not just food. It's literally a unit.
Sorry about that. Thanks.
Right, you can join.
You're mad, you know that. Thank you. So we're going to go around and get some beans with it.
Right, how are you doing? Can I get some like that?
Potatoes.
Potatoes, double potato.
Yeah.
Fine choice.
Oh,
You might
well, just those. Yeah.
different views on those potatoes now.
Maybe make it a double to make up for that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on.
That's good. Yeah. And you can put a piece of chicken in there as well. I think it's gonna fit. Save some containers.
I'll try.
Down there at the end there.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, don't put yours on that one.
Is this the chicken and the potato?
Yes, very nice. Yes.
Is that good?
Oh, I'll have some of that meat there. It's okay.
Would you like the best bread?
Sausage. That's good.
Hello.
Hello.
You're allowed two items on the table.
One rice pudding. One rice pudding again. Only one? Yeah, only one. Only one. Yeah, that's good. That's okay. That's good.
Cup of tea. Yeah, nice with milk. Sorry, can someone ask for hot water? Thank you. Much milk or just drop? Oh, wow, you do have a milky. Let me just watch the tea bag. Just take the tea bag out. Okay. Right, give me some. Thank you.
Can I get one black coffee with 3 sugars? And a Coke, please.
Would you like it in your cup?
Yes. That's all. That's very nice. Very good.
The last little stretch leg, which is lucky for you.
Very nice. Thanks. Calm down.
That is
That's what I remember from before. Yes, absolutely.
Can I have some sausage?
Yeah, there you go, bro. I know, it's a good selection, isn't it? What are you feeling?
That's it.
Let
Yeah?
me get that. Let me just eat another tray, and then I can see you out a bit of everything.
And can I?
Charles, do you have anything in your bag? Do the bag. One big bag. Let me see. Go back. One big bag. That's fine.
Can I get a cheese sandwich as well?
Cheese? Yeah, sure. This is actually a cheese sandwich. Great.
Oh, very nice. Thanks.
I really want to take it.
Definitely a little bit more quiet out here today.
via zipper. The next train to Bath and Port will be the 1605 Southeast service with Pace via Clapham Bridge. For the North East, London, Bishop, Dickson, Clapham Bridge,
I gotta go across the bridge again. We gotta go across the bridge, goddammit. So I think that there's some kind of script running from media storage, having to do something with cache, because it's always putting stuff in cache. So if it's putting stuff in cache, it has to come from media storage. There are some apps that hang the phone up. Samsung Keyboard does this. There's other ones that I missed. When I was resetting the phone yesterday, I missed all my stuff. There's some stuff that's hanging the phone. There's a couple of apps for no reason, no apparent reason. Looks like rain is coming. It's about to come down with some rain, huh? I've been looking, and I gotta look at it again to see what's causing these hang-ups. There's a couple of apps, but I'm not entirely sure. Is it coming from media storage? I said the big change with 11 was. Storm is coming. Clouds of Mordor. So I've been looking into, like I said, a big change with 11 was isolated storage. It's supposed to make it easy to prevent apps from gaining access to your storage, but it's doing the opposite. At least on these phones they are. So that's what they said. Scoped storage, isolated storage, something like that is supposed to prevent apps from gaining access to your files and stuff. And that's the reason why. Well, it looks like it did the opposite. It looks like it's doing the opposite. At least in my case. know. I mean, I gotta look into it more. I didn't really read about it. There's a, there's entire fucking there's a Google documentation on it that you can read about if you have time to learn, and if you don't, if you have the patience to read it. There's an entire documentation on it. I don't feel like reading that shit, you know. Yeah, I don't feel like reading any of that shit. I mean, it's pretty obvious. That's the reason. I mean, I don't know if it's supposed to be faster. Apparently, it might be to have isolated storage. I don't know. See, there's a lot of other people complaining about it because they don't know what the hell is going on. Well, what's going on is the firmware is very fake. That's what's going on. And you will see this. You will see this with UEFI firmware, laptops, motherboards. They complain about something is going on. It's too slow. It's not working. It's fucking crashing. Well, that's the reason why. They got fake firmware for everything these days. Motherboards, phones, laptops. Leading up to this framing gig because they want to. Apparently, someone is on a mission to prove to the world that they're hacking everybody's shit. Apparently, they're on a mission to prove that they're hacking everybody's stuff. Who could it be? Who could be so powerful? Who would have so many tools at their disposal? Cyber warfare tools to do so much damage with UEFI and these goddamn fucking phones and these laptops and these motherboards. Who could be doing that? Such a vast array of tools, cyber tools and cyber warfare tools to cause so much fucking damage widespread across the world with these fucking phones and these fucking motherboards and these fucking laptops and this fucking UEFI standard. Who could it be? Who could it be that's doing so much with so much firmware? Who could it be? Who could it be? Who would know so much? Who would know so much? The happy merchant. That's who would know so much. That's who would have all these tools. The happy merchant. The happy merchant. Yeah, that's who knows. That's who's doing it. Yeah, that's who's doing it. Most people don't know. You gotta run this service call, you gotta uninstall system updates, you gotta clear out, maybe you can come up with a script to clear, uninstall system updates, uninstall and reinstall and delete the desktop data all in one for one single app to behave normally. Maybe that's what you need to do. But most people don't think. I don't know. It's hard. It's difficult. They don't know. They don't think. Maybe we should come up with a script and stuff to uninstall, reinstall, uninstall system updates, delete desktop data, and clear app data all at the same time, because it's gonna make it behave normally again. Who knows these? I mean, who's gonna think about that kind of stuff? Not a lot of people. Yeah? Maybe not so many people would be doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Voilà. Sí, él dice que
It's going to rain probably today a lot. Again, very fast changing weather. Very nice for 20 minutes. Now it feels like there's a blizzard coming on. The clouds of Mordor. Clouds of Mordor are gathering. Yeah, like I said, people complain about the performance of Exynos chips. It's a Snapdragon chip. All the same, guys. It's just that the firmware is acting up. This one, which is about, I don't know, $500 these days. Maybe $490 for something like that these days. It's just too. It's like a 865 or 855. It's exactly the same score. Yeah, it's you got a firmware problem. You gotta look into it. If you have a firmware problem, it's probably gonna underperform. And you might think, it's the Exynos stuff. It's not working very nice. It's not really that. It's basically just like a rebranded, Snapdragon as far as I'm concerned. I don't see a difference between the 865 and this one, or the 855. And like I said, if I can get the same fucking score on Geekbench, it's probably a clone of it's probably a clone almost of the 865 or 855. It's exactly the same. Not, so it shouldn't really matter. It shouldn't really matter. The problem is this one doesn't have a lot of RAM. 8 gigs is not very bueno for Android 13. That's okay. I mean, I guess it can be worse.
Departing from platform 23. Passengers for Virginia Water, your next fastest direct service is now expected to be the 1652 Reading. The train at platform 5 is the 1637 service The train at platform 21 is the 1630 service to Teddington, calling at Vauxhall, Queenstown Road, Clapham Junction, Wandsworth Town, Putney, Barnes, Mortley, North Sheen, Richmond, St Margaret's, Twickenham, Strawberry Hill, and Teddington. This train has 8 carriages. service to Hampton Court, calling at Vauxhall, Clapham Junction, Dolpsfield, Wimbledon, Racebar, Tiverton at Hampton Court. This train has 8 carriages. Please note, some of the lifts at London are currently out of service. Please speak to local staff if you need further assistance. The train at platform 4 is the 16:33 service to Guildford via Common calling at Vauxhall, Clapham Junction, Oldfield, Mayday, Oxshott, Coventry, Epping Junction, Horsley, London, London Road, and Guildford. This train has 8 carriages. Please note, some of the lifts at Wimbledon are currently out of service. Please speak to relevant staff if you need further assistance. This is your transport company. Services are not suspended on Circle and District lines. There are 9 delays on the Elizabeth line. There is currently a good service operating on all other lines. The train at platform 10 is the 16:35 service to Weymouth via Winchester and Bournemouth via Winchester. Calling at Basingstoke, Winchester, Southampton Airport Parkway and Southampton Central with train separate. Please travel the front 5 carriages to the train for Rotherham, Bournemouth, Branson, Newcastle, Cornwall, Canterbury, Wareham, Hull, north to south at Weymouth. Please travel the front 5 carriages to the train for London, Ashton, Morris, Ely Road, Rockingham, Slade, New Milton, Hinton Admiral, Christchurch, Folkestone for Boston, and Bournemouth. Some stations have short platforms. If you are travelling to Bewley Road, you should listen to announcements on the train. The train at platform 3 is the 16:36 service to Hampton Court, calling at Vauxhall, Clapham Junction, Oldfield, Andover, Redcar, Woolwich, Fairbanks, Melbourne, Cambridge, and Hampton Court. This train has 8 carriages. Please note, some of the lifts at Wimbledon are currently out of service. Please speak to relevant staff if you need further assistance.
I mean, that's enough. I mean, you can't really ask too much from a $500 mid-ranger. I don't think it's going to get any faster than that. What I do it. It's the way it runs. Like I said, 855, 865. It's comparable. And for a mid-ranger, it's very good. It's not much faster than that.
Created in.
River's full again, so it's raining somewhere else. It's been raining somewhere else in the last 2 days. Yeah, but that Gen 2 is Gen 2 Snapdragon is double. Yeah, so you get 1,000 on this one. Now it gets close to 2,000 single core points on the Gen 2. Who knows what kind of fake firmware they're running on that on that phone. Could be closer to 2,000 instead of 1,800 if you look at single core on the S23 Ultra, and you got all the RAM and all the storage space.
You can have bedroom for free, no rent. Really, look, come and work. I pay you your wage every week, say, you have to work hard, 8 hours a day. Well, I'm not going back to you. That's cheap. I wasn't doing that. You are. In the restaurant, you don't need a work. Be together. Give me another. Learn a bit more English. Look, afternoon, in the morning, in the house, you're preparing the meal, the chicken, the cold curry, the fish, you have the bread, you see it, it takes it hot, you keep it hot, it's all ready, it's got to serve it quick. You might have to take it 500 pounds, 1 hour. You got it. How much you want to go? What you pay, mate? Don't want the money. You have nowhere to stay. Listen to me. Look, I'm luxury. You can have, look at me. Bedroom, beautiful doors. Oh yeah, all will go. Living room, mine, kitchen box, no milk, no electric, no nothing, free. You must work for me. Like you would wait.
That now is like Gen Z, right? So now you hear Zoomers or Gen Z from out there. I don't know why we're on a big rant about millennials. I don't know either. Like, it was so fun. Jenny's Gen X, so it's not like born before 1980. That guy just like, why is the car thing in and highlighted in the trash? It's trending. The regular shows in the animated sitcom that we had a party network about what the fuck that thing is. Dan Robertson for 5 minutes. McConaughey had a disabled son and dropped thunder. Leo Nimitz for $9.99. Anthony Anderson as Dr. Doom. You'd be the best person for the job. Disney for 5 many actors with disabilities where the brand is patronized and the incredibility. That's disgusting. Do better, Disney. Top Dog for 5. I recommend reading the show for 2 networks. It was like a 90s version. Midnight Eye for 2. Love the Gary Racing Network. Life goes on. No. In Hollywood. And also LJK for 10 for sensitivity training. Well, thank you. Yes. Cliff for clearly I don't need sensitivity training after all my ranting. Ryan needs it. Cliff for $4.99. I never thought the Sandlot's made like all like a pro would take on me. Hail D-Day Cobra Commander and Mark Outpost on a line. I like the place down, so I don't have any issues. But I was born in '79, so yes, I'm old as fuck. Yeah, he's late Gen X. Nostalgiatron for 5. Have you seen the controversy surrounding the Unrecord trailer? People lose their mind and devs making a game about house. Well, absolutely. Thank you. Look, Tiger for 2 for buying sensitivity training. $1.99. Thank you. At night for 5. When was the last time Disney cast a straight white male? Or a bow? I mean, Jude Law. No. Trevor Sumner for $1.99. Cancel Disney Plus for guys. This is the way. No. Thank you. Carol Lynn for $2 for Ryan's electroshock therapy. I don't think it worked. Thank you.
Eat more.
Where are you going anyway? I'm just going to go.
Shitty weather, man. I'll take weather today. Another hour. Dropped too much battery on the 52. got another hour in the rain.
Yeah, yeah. You have everything to do. We have to do
Take me one more.
So the Titan had to break it off, because the whole fleet's been assimilated through that system that was set up by the Borg and the Changelings to coordinate the fleet in case of further safety, basically. So the Titan broke away from that, and Seven and Raffi and a couple of the other doctor and a couple of other crew members were able to take the bridge to above 25, and one of them was a cook, and he's like, but with some basic pilot experience, and he's like, I'm not a pilot, I'm a cook. I had to drop out of school to run my mom's deli, and Seven's all, doesn't matter, you're the only one who can fly. Get to your station, do it. And he doesn't. And even when he questions again, he's like, it's us against the whole fleet, he's scared. She's like, yeah, we're probably gonna die, I'm paraphrasing here, but like, do this for her, because once the Earth defenses are down, everybody's dead. Your mom's dead, your dad's dead, your family's dead, so do this for them, And it was a good little speech, and it keeps them going. They end up cloaking the Titan, and what they're trying to do is buy they find out the Enterprise is out there, they're trying to buy a Titan. So they're just running, basically doing some drive-bys, and to take some of the fire off of Earth and the station, which is at this point. In the meantime, Picard is off, and he finds Jack. Jack has been fully assimilated, and he's the transmitter for this new type of Borg, which again is not out to assimilate, it's out to evolve, to eventually procreate, and do what the Daleks want to do. If you're not familiar with Doctor Who, Daleks are space Nazis who just want to kill anything different from them. That's it, that's their whole mission. So that's what the Borg are pretty much turning into. And again, I'm sure this is a total accident.
What is it? Kind of style?
Got a mind virus. I got assimilated. Still. And that's what they're dealing with. So the young are killing the very young.
Yeah, I'm losing too much battery. On both phones, yeah? It's raining, we got another hour. And this motherfucker is draining hard. Just plug in the USB-A for now, get a little bit of juice in the ace, it's 22%. Try that. Somehow knew it was going to rain this afternoon down there. Half the rain.
The next train to depart at platform 1 will be the 18:20 Southeastern service to Dartford via Betsy Heath. Calling at Waterloo East, London Bridge, Lewisham, Blackheath, Heathrow, Elton, Hornwood, Welling, Betsy Heath, Barnhurst and Dartford. This train has 12 coaches. Platform 1 for the 18:20 Southeastern service to Dartford via Betsy Heath.
If you see something that doesn't look right, please speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016. We will sort it. See it, say it, sort it.
Our station staff are here to help you with journey and we have no one should have to Next train to depart on platform 1 will be the 18:20 Southeastern service to Dartford via Betsy Heath. Calling at Waterloo East, London Bridge, Lewisham, Blackheath, Heathrow, Elton, Hornwood, Welling, Betsy Heath, Barnhurst and Dartford. This train has 12 coaches. Platform 1 for the 18:20 Southeastern service to Dartford via Betsy Heath. The next train to depart on platform 6 will be the 18:22 Southeastern service to Hayes via Catford Bridge. Calling at Waterloo East, London Bridge, Naperville, Catford Bridge, Lower Sidmouth, New Beckenham, Clockhouse, Elms End, Eden Park, West Wickham and Hayes. This train has 10 coaches. Platform 6 for the 18:22 Southeastern service to Hayes via Catford Bridge. The next train to depart from platform 6 will be the 18:22 Southeastern service to Hayes via Catford Bridge. Calling at Waterloo East, London Bridge, Naperville, Catford Bridge, Lower Sidmouth, New Beckenham, Clockhouse, Elms End, Eden